Hello everybody and welcome to Battle Brothers. This is a game that I've had on my radar for I think months now. I mean, I haven't really looked too far into it. I've read about it and stuff like that, but it was suggested to me by you guys, essentially. You guys have suggested this to me several times. But it seems like it fits the types of games that we play. A little bit of XCOM, a little bit of RimWorld, kind of with some of the gear and stuff like that. A little bit of Darkest Dungeon. Like it's a tactical-based, turn-based RPG that deals with a group of people, your Battle Brothers, essentially, that go. It's like a group of mercenaries that go and do jobs for people who, or for these towns or these royals. I haven't gotten too far into the story. I don't really know everything that's going on, trying to spoil it for myself, but I did play a little bit of it to kind of get some of the basics down. I think I have some of them. I think. But for the most part, we're kind of going in blind. But what I've seen so far is basically there's not a whole lot of animation in each of the characters. There is it is purely based on the mechanics, which is fantastic. But at the same time, it looks, obviously it's going to look better than, say, RimWorld or something like that, because everything looks pretty distinctly drawn and stylized. So it's going to be good. I have a good feeling about this. I'm not even going to do like a first look. This isn't even going to be like a first look video. This is going to be straight up like, let's just play it and let's just see how well we can do. There's a few things that I had trouble with, and that was like deciding on what to buy and stuff like that, but that really seems like experience. There seems like a few things that come through where you guys can use the seeds that I'm in and see how far you get and stuff like that, and play along with me if you'd like. This game's been out for a little bit, and I think a lot of people have picked it up and enjoyed it, so I'm not here to show too many people about what the game's about, but to show you my experience with it. However, if you've never seen this, or want to comment on it and maybe even purchase the game, go ahead. I'd like to know your guys' first opinions as well. But yeah, we'll get into this and check it out. So let's see, new campaign here. We're gonna be Danotage. Easy. This is a little bit of a thing. Late game crisis. So like random war, green skin invasion, undead scorch. I don't know what these things do. I have no idea what they are about. But we're gonna leave it at random for now because like I said, I have no idea what that comes to. It seems like it's a late game, so it's gonna be way further than I've ever been. Hopefully we can get to that point and I don't rage quit, which hopefully I don't do that too often, do I, guys? I mean, maybe. Anyway, there's the map seed. I'm gonna keep it 4252 EF. Sorry about that blanking screen. And yeah, let's just go. Let's see what happens. We're gonna start on, let's say, veteran, combat difficulty veteran, starting funds medium. Actually, let's start starting funds high, just so we can get maybe a decent start. But I'm gonna go veteran. I'm not a veteran by any means, but why do a series if it's gonna be too easy? Then again, we can always obviously we're gonna start over. It's a little bit roguelite in the sense that your party members and your mercenaries inside your band and brothers and guild will die, and they'll die forever. You can name them, which I've noticed. I don't know who I'm going to name them after yet. I may never name them. We'll see. Seems like they might die very quickly, and I want to get too attached. We'll see. Anyway, the last battle. It all went wrong. 2 days ago, the company was hired to track down Hoggart the Weasel and his band of raiders. But it was them who found you first. An ambush. Some jokes about horses cut short by an arrow to the throat. Arrows shooting in it from every direction, and no, now here. Men holler and scream at a great volume before death. As the hail subsides, you draw your weapon and start with the rest of the men, only to collapse to your knees. An arrow has punctured your side. You shout in pain. A harried glance sees the men charge without you to make a valiant last stand, met in force as steel clashes with steel. You meet eyes with the captain, and the last nod before his throat is cut. You're left in command now of what few men remain. Trembling in pain, you lean in on your sword, and with all the will you can muster, slowly rise again. So essentially, like, bad things have happened, and this is kind of like a, hey, let's introduce you to what's going on. That was I think your captain being cut down. Well, here's the captain. He's going to get cut down eventually. Okay, so I don't know who I'm supposed to be, but it seems like Maybe I'm the guy commanding the soldiers. I have no idea. I don't think it really tells you that. But it looks like we have an archer or somebody with a crossbow. We've got some dude with an axe. Then we got a shield and pike. Dude, I think this is how they all start. I'm not really sure. So it's like, you know, Darkest Dungeon starts all the same as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's shoot this boy right here. And we're gonna miss. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. We're still green. Let's reload. From here, let me see. So we have action points. As you can see, everything on the bottom left-hand side here, there's action points and what you're gonna do and all that. So we have 9 action points. Fatigue apparently does some crazy things later on as you're trying to do certain things. Fatigue is gained for every action, like moving or using skills, and when being hit in combat or dodging in melee. It is reduced at a fixed rate of 15 each turn, or as much as necessary for a character to start every turn with 15 less than the maximum fatigue. If a character accumulates too much fatigue, they may need to rest a turn, i.e. do nothing, before being able to use more specialized skills again. So if you have like an OP character and he's just kicking ass, essentially what that means is you're gonna have to rest him. You're gonna have to at least prepare for him to rest while his fatigue goes up. His morale, I think, is going to adjust as things go. But essentially, that's a little bit like XCOM, where if you got somebody with low morale or they're just not feeling well, they're probably going to do very poorly and have a little bit low will. There's no obviously mind control in this game, but I think there's something similar in the sense of how the mechanics work. Obviously, you have your health, your armor, head armor, body armor. So there's a few things that hit body and head, which makes a huge difference. Inventory as well. Obviously, we're gonna get to we're gonna go here and probably put our shields up, see if we can get anybody coming at us. Split shield price for somebody that doesn't have a shield, but it looks like, let me see, what does this cost? 2 AP, and this is going to cost 6 AP, so that's going to be fine. We're going to go right into his zone. It looks like there's a zone, so there's like attack of opportunities. If they seem to leave, you'll be able to take a swipe at it. I think there's an accuracy debuff for that, but it's still like, you want to be careful with that. Same with Divinity Original Sin 2, if you guys have been watching that. Ow, that dude's getting mangled over there. Alright, so let's see if we can shoot him. He's in the way. Let me see, how much does it cost? It costs 2. Can I go here for 2 and then shoot him? Yeah. We missed, but, I mean, how much does it cost? It costs 7 AP to reload? Jesus. Okay, whatever. Okay, he's gonna go again. Let's see if we can... That flail does damage, though. He's unharmed. This can be dangerous. Let's go straight for him. See if we can get... See, that did a lot. So he's very powerful, but he can go down very easily. We need to be careful because his health is at 1. If he gets hit again, he's screwed. Can I back off? I can, but I'll get hit. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take that risk. We have the risk of him swinging, but we have the risk of him majorly missing as well. So with this, I'm going to take this and actually put, let's just put a thrust right into him. There we go. Pretty good. Got rid of a lot of his body armor, which is nice. Let's do another one. Okay, so he's bruised. He's swinging back. It's okay. Oh, he missed. All right, good. We're okay. We're okay. Reload. Shoot him. Nice, he's dead. We saved his booty. Alright, let's see if we can test this dude. No. Come on, one more time. Let me see. Should I knock him back? Actually, because we have other people that can come in, we're going to knock him back. Knock him back 1. He's got to use some AP to get back. For you, we do want to end his turn. Because we do want to make him rest a little bit. He's going to move in. He's going to waste AP doing that. I don't know if that was even the right call, but it was there. Let's see. What's happening? What's happening here? How come I can't use this? Excuse me? Round swing? No. Excuse me? What's happening? Why can't I use this? Hits both head and body for additional damage. Yes. I want to be able to use this. How come I can't? Does he have like a shield up or something? He's confident, catching breath. His morale is breaking. Is that why? Is that legitimately why? Hold on, let's wait turn here. Let's see if we can take this dude. We can't, obviously. Let's move forward a little bit, can we? Can we move at all? No, we're out of EP. He's steady. Okay, is it legitimately because he's not feeling well? So he's steady again. Okay, maybe that's why. Let's see if we can hit. It is totally why. Okay, his morale was down, but that's okay because right now, well, let me see. It's 4 AP, 4 AP. That's 8. We're gonna put shields up. How come we can't thrust? Because of his fatigue. All right, whatever. That's something that is something you have to watch out for because there are so many things that can affect them. He's got 1 AP. I just got to keep him there. I don't want him to do too much. I don't want him to mess something up because I want him to stay alive. Stay here. Yep. Let's see if we can actually hit him. There we go. Nice hit. And dust him. He's done. All right, good. We got it. All right, and then it shows you a little bit of statistics at the end of like what just happened. Looks like we took a lot of damage. This boy took a lot of damage. That's why he's almost dead. 58 here, which is, you know, moderate. And then damage dealt. So everybody kind of did something. We got a lot of different types of XP as well. I think it looks like getting kills does give you XP, which is a little bit like XCOM in that sense. We got some new gear. So we got a new militia spear and a buckler, which I don't know if they're better. We can check it out. But we're gonna need to eventually recruit some other people. So the more gear we can get, the better it is. Okay, the aftermath. You're alive. You won. The adrenaline fades and in its wake, you can't help but sink back to the ground. Gritting your teeth, you snap the arrow's shaft. Your chest heaves, pain for breath. Everything blurs. The company has been devastated, cut down by a few men. And that bastard Hoggart did justice to his name, fleeing like a weasel he is. Oh, was that there was a dude in the back, wasn't there? What now, Captain? A voice says from behind. It's Rupert the Falcon, who sits down beside you, bedding his bloodied axe on his legs. You turn to him and reply, but before you can answer, he continues. Bernard's head, they slit his throat. He was a good man and a damn good leader. But all it took was one mistake. That makes you the one in charge now, don't it? So this is the dude who is talking. I'm assuming that's me and that's him. So I almost died? I don't know, whatever. Ulfgeir joins the two of you, still breathing heavily. Then Hank, I think it's Hank. Save the ceremony and anointments for another day. Let's give the men a good burial and return to Koppeldorf to collect our pay. The weasel's men are slain after all. Besides the captain, we ought to see see to that wound before we lose you too. Somebody's dusted. Somebody's almost done. Wouldn't want to leave Alfgeir in charge, right? And so be it. Okay, so now we have this little bit of a traveling scene where we can go really anywhere we want, but and it does take time. It does work in a real time sense. Okay, so the maps do change. So the seeds do affect the map as well. I was wondering. I've only done one little tutorial of my own by playing these things, but you basically pick the city and you move along the road to get there. I'm assuming, I didn't see any yet, but I'm assuming there might be like random events that happen on the roads and all kinds of stuff that go there. So picking your route is definitely something that you want to be careful with. And that, like I said, these are all assumptions. I'm sure you guys will tell me in the chat in the comments and let me know. Anyway. What a sorry display it must be for the onlookers as you arrived in Koppeldorf. 4 bloodied and beaten mercenaries down on their luck. The man who hired the company days ago, Ulfert of Koppeldorf, no doubt expected you to return in a more glorious fashion. I mean, I'm sure he did, but come on now. Still, he welcomes you to his house and offers bread and wine while the servant fetches a healer. Few words are exchanged except for the occasional grunt and wheeze as an elderly man with shaky hands tends to your wounds. A pin pierces your skin, the first of many stitches to come. You grit your teeth till you think you hear one break. Ulfert of Koppeldorf sits behind you and asks if you took care of Hoggart. You shake your head. We killed his men, but the weasel eluded our blades in the end. The healer waves around a glowing fire poke, suggesting he wants to push it into your wound. You nod, and he does so. For a moment, that's all there is. You're not a man, but a pinch of fire. flesh from flame, a golem of pain. Ulfert of Koppeldorf hands you a goblet of wine. You did well, sellsword. The brigands have been removed, though it is a shame that Hogarth still lives. We expect to get paid for this. Ulfert of Koppeldorf gasps, well, naturally, 400 crowns as we agreed upon. He gestures toward the servant who rushes to your side with the pay in hand. I wonder, may I make use of your services one more time? I'd very much like to end the headache that is Hogarth once and for all. And I would pay you again, of course, another 400 crowns, shall we say? Rupert the Falcon scoffs and turns to drink more wine, but Hank stands to speak. Yes, the company is in ruin, but we will rebuild it. Without the Dano brothers, Rupert the Falcon would drink the crowns away and end up begging on the streets, and Alfgeir, by the gods, we all know would he'd go chasing the womenfolk until one stove his rotted head in. We need the Dano brothers, it's all we have. What you say, Captain? Rupert the Falcon burps and raises his cup to you. Alfgeir playfully thumbs his nose and nods. Kill that bastard Hogarth or not. It's up to you, Captain. Yes, we have unfinished business in the world with Hogarth. Yes, let's take it. Ulfert the Koppeldorf claps his hands in satisfaction. Excellent, my little birds. Excellent. My little birds will need some time to find where Hogarth is hiding. His hide now. I get it. In the meantime, I suggest you see about stocking up on supplies so that you will be good and ready to end this when the time comes. I shall see you in a few days. Time at the latest. A few days time at the latest. Got it. As you leave Ulfert, the Koppeldorf's house, and stand on the outskirts of Koppeldorf, Hank seeks a word with you. We need more men, Captain, and I know I gave a big speech back there, but bravado won't do shite. We need more warm bodies in the ranks. Figure we find 3 good men, buy them some decent weapons, and dress them in the best armor we can afford. The man pauses to glance around. I bet that this Bodunk town's got a desperate peasant or two looking for a new life. Or we could travel to Kampwacht in the northwest. Them city folk aren't always as handy as these country blumpkins. Sorry, it says bumpkins. I read blumpkins because why wouldn't I? I mean, come on. But we're more likely to find men with fighting experience stopping to rest there. That's what we shall do. Okay, so these towns have obviously a marketplace, and a place to hire. There's nothing else. There wasn't the last one. The first one I did. It's very random. Let's see what we have to hire. We've got a fisherman. So right here, it's the amount to hire them. It's like a signing bonus. You know, if you're playing football or sports or hockey or something, you go to sign somebody, and you're like, hey, we'll give you $5 a day for every day that you're in our party and not dead. And then, but you know, just in case you had some other offers that may be around the same or maybe similar, we'll pay you 110 now. So that's something that I think is going to be very interesting later in the game, because of the fact that you have to pay them daily, which means the more people you have in your party, the more expensive it will be, and it'll probably kill the morale if you don't have money to pay them. But also the fact that you have to spend money up front. So if they're decently cheap, like 5 or 6, but they cost a lot at the beginning, it's a big investment. You might need to maybe take care of them. Then again, that's a whole lot of micromanaging in battle, where it's like, oh, this person's worth this much. I should probably do my best to keep them alive and maybe sacrifice somebody else. That's not going to happen with me. I'll tell you that right now. It's not going to happen. I don't work that way. I don't have that mental capacity to remember all that stuff. I can write it down, but that's going to be super unentertaining, so I'm not going to do that. But we have pretty good people. We have Heinrich, who looks like a fisherman. He's got a net as well as probably a dagger. Erling, whereas Taylor started when he was a mother, pushed him in the blah 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 blah. I don't really know if he does anything. So I'm assuming these guys have different skills as well. I don't know anything about skills, so that'll probably come at a certain time. But it looks like a sort of tools and supplies to keep your weapons, armor, and so they might be able to like repair stuff better. I don't know. But we're gonna take all 3 here. We're gonna take all 3. That should be fine. We're not gonna worry about it. We'll hire more later. And then we'll go to the marketplace and see what we can give them. Let's see what they have first. So our current guys, which are these 3, have shield. Probably need some repairs here. Can I repair that now? I don't think so. What is this? This is 36 out of 48. This is, yeah, 25 to 30 damage. 25 to 30 damage. It looks almost exactly the same. This is going to be melee defense 15, range defense 15, maximum fatigue -10, and okay, so 15. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what it's going to tell me. Okay, cool. So these guys are good. Let's go ahead and give this guy some the bandages, because that means he can heal on the battlefield, which is hopefully pretty good. This guy's got a net, militia spear and a net. I probably want to give him something else. This guy we can probably give these 2 things to, no problem. This guy's already got a wooden flail. I wonder if we can give him a shield or something like that. But essentially what we need is some gear. 1, 2, let's see, for armor. 1, 2, 3. At least 3. A couple of helmets. Like, what does this guy give? It gives him 30. Oh, wow. Give him 30 armor. That's pretty good. And then later, this is a whole perk skill tree, which is kind of cool. We obviously don't have anything to put into it yet, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So, let's see. What do we have? We have probably linen tunic, which we already have one of those. We need at least 1 more. Hood 1 and 2. That's really kind of it. Let me see. Can we get a hatchet? We'll get another shield, no problem. And let's see, it's 30 to 45, 25 to 40. What is this? Bundle of javelins for throwing. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ammunition, which we probably will need. Tools and supplies. So that's just average stuff there. We'll take those. We'll take tools and supplies, and let me see, how much food do we have? We have 48 provisions. Let's go and take that too. Let's leave that here. There's nobody to hire because that's what we have there. We'll bring this in. Let's see, what do we have here? We can put a hood on there. This person can probably, do they have really anything at all? This person can take that. This person can take the shield. And who needs the, this right there. Okay, good. We'll sort that. So these guys are hurt. It says 1 day because it's going to take that long to heal. So here's the thing. We not only have supplies and stuff to be able to repair things, but we also have these medical supplies, which as long as we have them, and I'm pretty sure it you know, goes down as time goes on, they heal. Can I talk to this trading caravan? I don't know, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's see. Let's visit Camp Walked, northwest of Koppeldorf. Let's go this way. So we're going to spend time going this way. It looks like we're going to need a few more things to buy for our crew here. We're going to stick with these 3 for now. I don't think I want to buy any more because we have not really that much gold. We don't want to go through it. So we're going to go get some more gear for these guys. I hope that they have better tunics and whatnot. Or not tunics, but something better than a tunic. As Camp Walk's skyline appears on the horizon, Alfgeir seeks a word with you. So is that me? It's gotta be me. I don't know. Never been to Camp Walked before, but I've seen around once. Look a lot like it. Cities like these are great for selling goods, as all these prissy, pompous pricks love to have their goods delivered. Interesting. With so many merchants, you can find almost everything you need, too. Keep an eye out for bargains and don't get swindled by them cutthroat merchants. Rupert the Falcon sees fit to add his own opinion to what you should do. If there's a good tavern, I say that we should go there first. Nothing helps a man down on his luck more than a good pint. Gods know we earned it. Off-gear shakes his head. You say that every time we stop in town. You say that even when you're already drunk. So, the reason he brings that up is because you can go to the tavern, and if somebody's, like, obviously if your crew's doing not very well, you can buy them all drinks and stuff like that, and they get a little bit happier. Can I even do anything? Can we make this go? We might have to wait for the data to actually come back. So we already did that. I want to be able to buy something at this marketplace here. They got some good stuff. It's expensive, but they have some good stuff. Buy for 130, worth 120. I'm assuming haggling might come into play later. Yeah, I'm gonna buy all that. That's probably gonna do it. Okay, so let's look at our dudes here. So what about these dudes? Hank, Rupert the Falcon, Ulfgear. So okay, I guess I'm not part of this party. I'm just somebody else. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. What do you have? 50, and this goes up to 80, but it's currently at 48. Can we repair this? 65, 80. Oh, it's not even full up. That's why. 96%. I see. That's what happened. Okay, 55. We're gonna keep him there. We're gonna give him this. Give him that. And then he can take that. I see. Okay. 77. Okay. I'm assuming we can repair them eventually. They have levels and whatnot. This guy's still healing. I think we're okay. Probably take that. Yeah. Alright, cool. So we have this gear. We can probably sell it, honestly. Let me see how much we can sell it for. Can't sell that. Well, whatever. Just get rid of it. Apron, usually worn by apprentice and craftsman, so we can buy those things. We're not going to, but we can. Let's take one more of those. Quiver of arrows. Okay, good. So let's go here. The quiver of arrows. We have 10 out of 10 here. Who else should I give this to? Should probably give it to this guy right here. Why not? He looks like he can be a healer. Okay, so now we return to Ulfert of Koppeldorf in Koppeldorf. Speed it up, get there, no problem. There are hotkeys for a lot of things here, but we will figure that out as we go. Ulfert of Koppeldorf is pacing back and forth when you find him. The healer who'd damn near killed you with a fire poke is standing nearby. His picking chunks of dried blood out of his fingernails. Ulfert of Koppeldorf claps his hands. Finally, you're here. I have good news. We got hold of one of Hogarth's former men. My good friend here has had a nice talk with the man, and now I know what Hogarth's licking his wounds. The healer clears his throat, splaying his fingers out like a maiden looking to paint them. He speaks as though he's identifying a disease he's about to excise. Oh, okay. Interesting. The brigand known as Hogarth is hiding in a small hut on the hills and north of here. Based upon my most civil discussions with one of his men, Hogarth knows the Dano brothers is on his heels and will have gathered more men since the last time you met him. Nodding, Ulfert of Koppeldorf waves you off. Good luck, sellsword. And now we must go. No. It's this way. Okay, let's go. Let's go fight this dude. So he's at this refuge. What is that? What is that? Stop. Okay. Apparently it doesn't matter. I don't know who they are. I'm assuming that eventually there'll be bad dudes and they'll come after me. Okay, so your scout reports that he has seen the following: a few brigand thugs, a brigand poacher. Engage. And I think last time I played this, I forgot to equip all the gear, and a couple of people without gear actually died, but I think we're good now. So this person has thrown net on your target to prevent them from moving or defending themselves effectively. Decapitate, which is inflicts. Okay, a devastating blow aimed at the decapitate. Okay, so decapitate looks like it focuses on the head, which is interesting. Cleave. Let's go... Oh, we can't even go that far. So these are hills and stuff like that. This is built a lot like a board game here, which I enjoy. The tiles mean stuff. You're gonna come over... here. Why not? Can I shoot from here? I can. Nice hit. Good hit. Reload. Oh, he's coming up. He's fast. That's Hogarth right there. Kill his ass. Just kill him and we'll be done with it. Be like, yo, your boss is dead. Let's get dusted. You want to get dusted? You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that, man. Who's up? Okay, you're up. Let's play defense. Defense over here. I said play defense. That's not how that works. You missed, son! Coming with the cleaver. Ow. Okay, he's up. Last one up. This guy, River the Falcon, he's a bit hurt. Can I heal my own boys over here? I don't think so. I think I gotta go here first. And if they step into my zone, then we'll be fine. We'll deal with it, but for now, I think this will work. This guy is pretty surrounded. We do have to be careful. Let's take on this guy. He can't move. Can we go here? Oh, that took a bit of a turn there. Okay, no problem. We're gonna stab him. That did quite a bit of damage. Let's go ahead and just stab him again. He got blocked, no problem. You missed. Okay. Took some armor. It's fine. Armor's easy. Armor's easy to deal with. How much is this? This is 2 AP. Can I move here? Fire on this dude. There we go. Dead! He's gone! Get wrecked, son! Oh, hit twice. Okay, no problem. We got Lash. Aim for an opponent's head. Somewhat unpredictable damage, but able to strike over or around shield cover with a bit of luck. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Do we want to knock back yet? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and use... It's 4 AP, 4 AP. Let's go and shield up, and then we will strike this boy right here. Missed. That's okay. He can't... Oh, he can still attack through it. Interesting. Take him out. Yeah, take him out again. Because he needs to stay alive. This boy needs to stay alive. Alright, we're going to end our turn. I delayed, but I didn't know you could delay halfway through and actually have it do something. It's okay, we're going to take him out. One more time. Oh, got a block. It's okay. Can we move into this zone? And... Ooh. He's still hurt, though. He's still hurt. Okay, so we're going to reload. And... shoot this guy out here. There you go. What you want? You missed, son! You got no accuracy, son! Let's go! Let's go! Dead, son! Let's go! Who's up? Who's next? Stab. Dude, who's bleeding? Wait, who's bleeding? Can I see, like, I want to see, like, an overall field of, like, what's happening here. That way, I mean, I feel like that wouldn't... I feel like that would be necessary for what's happening. I don't think... Let's shield up here, because his HP is going down slowly, but he'd be okay. Whoa, what was that? Hold on, what just happened there? Uses flail to hit Hogarth the Weasel. Chance 44 rolled a 4. Hogarth the Weasel patched male shirt his hit for 11 damage. And has been destroyed. Hogarth the Weasel's body's been hit for 6. Okay. Alright. So he's real bad. We can dust him. He's done. Easy. Easy. Put Spear Wall up. Spear Wall essentially, you know, like the whole what is that movie, Braveheart, where he's like, hold, no! It's one of those. He just lifts up the spear and just puts it right in his face. Let's just move here, And we're behind him now. I don't think he can turn around and strike too easily, but we're going to stay right there. End our turn. This guy can attack. Attack one more time. He's dead. This guy's going to reload and attack this boy out here. He's going to miss, but it's okay. We're going to chase him down. Oh, he's going back, dude. Back to Cali. Going back to Cali. Alright, the enemy retreats. The enemy is battered and beaten. Those few still alive scatter away in all directions. Will you hunt them down and claim their heads as possessions, or declare the battle won? This guy is an archer. I wonder what it means to run them down. Let's just run them down, see what happens. I don't know if that's gonna, like, screw with our morale or anything, but we can get into zone with them. Can't move very far. It's okay. We're still gonna take him. He's up. What's he doing? He's gonna try to beat me. He's gonna try to beat me. What do you think you're doing, dude? Come at me then. Let's go. Okay, who's next? So he's up, all the way, right in his zone. We may have to run this way. So we have no clear shot. Come this way. Alright, he's done. Easy. Got him. Got him. Everybody got a kill. Except for Vander. Vander did okay, though. He still did a lot of damage. He still did 60 damage. He took a lot of damage. So, you know, we're on his side, right? We found some amber shards, some grains, some dried fruits, crowns, tools, supplies, butcher. We found a bunch of stuff, man. Some good stuff, man. I'm assuming we could sell a lot of it, too. Hogarth lies dead in a pool of his own blood, skewered into grotesque and panicked pose. He didn't weasel a way out of this one. You put your boot on his corpse and look at your men. For the company, for all the men who's fallen, Alfgeir spits on the dead man's face. Let's take this bastard's head back to Koppeldorf. Time to get paid. Alright, let's go get paid. Let's go finish and let's go talk to this boy and get paid, and then, that should be the mission right there. There's some 5 peasants. So there's these things hanging around. I wonder if we can, like, become, you know, straight up pirates and just attack these boys and just be like, yo, give me all your stuff. We'll probably be hated for it, but whatever. Alfgeir joins your side. Got a moment, Captain? You nod for him to speak his mind. And then he speaks. The battle has left some gear worse for wear, and some men got a good nicking too. We can patch up both man and equipment while marching, but it's a lot faster to set down and do it. Of course, if we make camp, we should be wary of ambushes. Campfires in these parts can be seen from every which way. Oh, alrighty then. Hold on. Can we stop? How do I set up a camp? I don't know how to set up said camp. Anyway, the return to Koppeldorf. The company returns to Koppeldorf as victors. Their heads held much higher this time. The Dano brothers are not the size that they once were, but they still a force to be reckoned with, as Hogarth learns in his final moments. You carry his head in a sack that you empty in front of Ulfert the Koppeldorf's feet. He jumps back, but the healer quickly picks the head up and stares at it and nods. Ulfert of Koppeldorf approaches the brigand's bloodied face and eyes it carefully. Yes, that's his ugly mug, all right. Servants, pay this man his money. Pay this man his money. Coin in hand, you raise your voice to the men. As long as there's blood coursing through our veins, as long as we hold sword and shield, there shall stand our company. All through the realm, people will know the Dano brothers! Sounds weird coming out of my mouth, but it's fine. The men cheer. Hank puts his hand on your shoulder. You did well, Captain. No matter where you lead us, the men will follow you as brothers in the battle. You gain 400 crowns. As brothers! And that's where we're going to leave it right there. If you guys enjoyed this video, I think we're going to do more of this. Don't you worry. Please like, subscribe, and follow all the channels. Wherever you're watching it, enjoy it. Do your thing. I appreciate it. It does help us quite a bit. It does help me quite a bit. It encourages me to do even more videos. So if you guys like it, please, 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 share it with your friends. Have a wonderful good day, Dano brothers and sisters! I will see you next time.